What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight, and it's T850.
Cause it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
Welcome back to Terminator Resistance. So the two messengers were slaughtered, and now we are going to be traveling to the old docks, which I'm right here. So let's go! The infiltrator is back. Commander Barron wants to personally make sure that we stop it once and for all. I'll be meeting her at the docks to try to figure out our next move. I mean, the infiltrator is a little bit scary. I mean, I'm pretty sure he killed those messengers and then pretty much told the doc to put it on the non-hostile threats.
You're still
So I
alive?
have to see what happens.
Good. Apparently Skynet's got a real hard-on for you. So we figured why not use you as bait?
Aren't you afraid that Skynet will bring a lot of firepower if they know we're both here?
Afraid? No. Prepared for that eventuality? Yes. We've got eyes on the ambush site from every angle. If anyone shows up, it means they were listening.
What if it's one of our guys, or just a scavenger?
Too bad. We can't have anyone or anything sabotage our plan. Not this time.
This time?
Agreed.
We were very close once before. For years, we've been preparing for the final attack. But it took just one man to fuck everything up. That
That's
day,
what
Perry,
happens.
our previous field commander, died, and I inherited control of South Division. Since then, I've been making sure that no one fucks up again.
We've got movement.
Take position. What do you have?
A hooded man's walking down the street. Might be a scavenger.
Not with that music.
Rivers, you saw him. Is it the same model? Is it the infiltrator?
I can't tell.
We're waiting for your signal.
Kinda
I
looks
think
like
that
him.
might be it.
You think?
Good enough for me.
Cease fire! Cease fire! Target down! I repeat, target
Go
down!
check him!
Eyes on the target. Proceed with caution.
Is he dead?
What the fuck? It's the target!
It can't get away. Fire at will.
Oh my god. This guy is an animal.
He's in the open!
Oh, he's
It's
quick.
in the open. It's a fucking machine.
Oh, he's quick. Come on, guys. Come on. T850. No, you ain't getting away from me like that. Look at them moves. Where's he going?
Against the wall!
We've got it now.
Oh, should probably not pop out. Here, take pipe bomb. Oh my goodness.
Fuck! Everyone on me.
Okay, where are you? I'm grabbing some ammo. This is gonna be a nice fight.
Carrying a second-generation plasma rifle. I want it.
It won't fucking die!
Shoot!
Come on. Come on. Second generation plasma rifle. You have like a sniper rifle, Baron. I'm kind of interested in that. He is a freaking animal. He like ducks, but not really. And just out in the open. Go ahead, lay into him, fellas. Lay into him.
It's on the move.
Oh, he's running away. Keep going. Oh, ammo. Better
Take
grab
cover.
it while I'm here. Good job, soldier. Where is he? Oh, I see him. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Open fire.
Oh, he's in his robot form. Come on, we almost got him. Halfway.
Not again. Follow it.
grab this ammo, Baron. Seems like we have a fight on our hands, girl. Oh dang, she just ran.
It's inside!
Oh, dang, he hit me from downtown. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Baron.
Rivers!
Oh, not good.
Rivers, we're trying to get through. You can't let it get away, you hear?
I don't have any problems with that. Oh, goodness, he's quick. I mean, I'm not trying to let him get away. I don't even know if I'm hitting him. Whoop. No explosions. Hey. Cheating. Okay, there he is right there. Oh. No. Oh, did you see that slick skill? Oh, he's coming after me. No pipe bombs. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Stuck, not good. Oh no! I have been terminated. We ain't gonna let this happen again. Stay back from him. Shoot into the fire. Oh god. Oh god. My freaking grenade just went nuts. Where are you? There you are. Nope. Ain't happening this time there, buddy. God, he is fighting me. Oh, no grenades. And he is just walking. Oh, he's so spoofy. Oh god, bring around the Rosie. What's up, big guy? What's up? Oh, you knew I was playing that game. Nope. You better throw that grenade, buddy. Sometimes you gotta cheese it. Couple shots. His aim is terrible. Oh, what's up? What's up? Nope. See, I'm playing your game. Get a couple hundred shots in there. Okay. Perfect. Alright, let's get some space in between him. Since he's trying to turn himself all crazy like. What's up? Nope. Oh, it's close. Let's get a little bit more space. Alright, we're gonna hit him right around this corner. What's up, buddy?
Commander.
Ooh.
We got it. We finally got it.
Good job, Rivers. Stay there. We're on our way.
Ah, Captain. But what are we gonna do? The Infiltrator has finally fallen. Its hyper-alloy combat chassis was much more resistant than before. Our weapons were outmatched. We could barely handle one of them on its own. We won't stand a chance against an army of them. But the real reason the Infiltrator was Skynet's best weapon yet was because of its skin. That is very true. Very human-like. I mean, she took a shot and the blood poured out. Like, could you imagine? Oh, that's nuts.
There was no doubt anymore. Skynet had created a cybernetic organism. It was designed to blur the line between a man and a machine. People started to think that there were Terminators amongst us, wolves in sheep's clothes. Some of us left, even though we hadn't seen any other infiltrators yet. Or at least, we didn't think we had. And that fear of not knowing was what turned the tide of this war. That night, Skynet won.
Beg to differ. I think
I still have
looked
to
him
run
up.
some tests, so for now I would say no.
We need some more time,
I
Connor.
know you don't want to hear this, Commander, but if there's one person who can help us, it's Dr. Mack.
Mac, we don't even know if he's alive.
He is. He's in the Hollywood Hills. We knew a time would come when we'd need him again, so we've kept an eye on him.
Wait. You've been watching him without telling me?
Let your emotions cloud your judgment before, Commander. That's why I decided that Mack's whereabouts were no longer
This is
your
bullshit.
concern.
He can't just magically fix all of our problems. He's a man, not a god. A man that makes
That's
mistakes.
enough, Commander.
You know what happened last time. He's the reason Perry's
I
dead.
said that's enough. Sergeant Rivers?
Yes, sir.
TechCom believes that being marked for termination is a badge of honor. A sign that we're doing something right. We wear it proudly. And knowing
Yes,
you're
sir.
wearing such a badge, Rivers, is all I need to trust you with handling this mission. Commander Barron will fill you in on the details. Good luck, soldier. Over and out.
Looks like you're going to Hollywood Hills. Dr. Edwin Mack is the one who taught us how to use Skynet's weapons, so there's a chance he can do it again. Take him that second-generation plasma rifle and see if he's able to reprogram it. If we want to use Skynet's weapons, we need to bypass their encryption lockouts.
How will I
Okay.
find him?
He's obsessed with surveillance. So when you get there, look for any cameras, biometric sensors, or any other tech stuff. He should be around. That's it.
Nice. Hunting season over. So we need to find Mac, eh? 5 points available. Oh, man. Finally took him down, though. Finally took him down. What do you think, Alvin?
Sure, let's trust someone who gets called Dr. Death. That won't bite us in the
Jeez.
ass. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn from the new CPU we acquired from that infiltrator. This could be the breakthrough that we've all been waiting for. I need to concentrate, so please don't disturb me.
Okay, Alvin. I will not. But I will go talk to Commander Barron. What you got, Barron?
What do you need?
Anything I should know about Dr. Mack before I leave?
Only that he can't be trusted and he's highly manipulative. So you need to stay cautious.
Okay.
Was Mack the one whose drone you smashed?
Yes. Yes, it was. I've never told this to anyone, but before I met Mac and Perry, I was wandering alone. Didn't have a map, so I drew one myself. The first people I came across were two guys, old enough to remember Judgment Day. We camped out together. They gave me advice, we shared some stories. Sounds nice, right?
Oh, yeah.
See, there are still good people out there.
They weren't good. Although, not cutting my throat in my sleep makes them more or less gentlemen. When I woke up, all my things were gone, including my map. There I was, lost in the desert. Thirst and hunger. I knew I was gonna die. I passed out with my face in the sand. But next thing, I was lying in a bed, bathed and wearing clean clothes.
You're lucky someone found you.
Someone did find me. Too bad it was Skynet.
Ooh.
Through the window, I saw thousands of Terminators. First, I thought it was a work camp, but it was something else. A Skynet research facility.
Oh, she was
They kept me
captured.
alive, but I didn't know why. I thought I was the only human there. But after a while, someone came into my cell. A man. Well-dressed, clean-shaven. You want to take a guess who that was?
No, she would have already known it was the infiltrator. That
One of
guy.
those guys who robbed you?
No. He was a traitor to his race. Bastard was selling every piece of knowledge the machines didn't have. In return, they gave him everything he wanted.
Mm.
When he was done stuffing
Benedict
his face
Arnold.
with food, he had another request. He wanted a whore.
Ooh.
It lasted months until I got to wrap a towel around his neck and make his eyes pop.
That a girl. She's such a badass.
You don't want to see people for what they really are. I've seen their true face. That traitor, those two guys in the desert, Mac, they all showed it to me. It's not pretty. The truth is, the only reason I fight for the Resistance is because I despise people just a little less than the machines.
Damn. Now there's a little note over here. Oh, he's got one of those little Spidey guys. Am I able to get that? I am. Okay. Yep. Good. Alright, so I gotta grab this thing. Infiltrate his violet plasma. Oh, that thing looks like an absolute animal. Alright. Off to go find Mac, I guess. How do I get out of this place? There it is. Uh-oh, Aaron.
Jacob, do you have a minute?
Of course.
I've heard that you're going to Hollywood Hills. Well, with Baron yelling like that, the whole shelter heard. He wanted me to tell you if I needed anything, so here it is. When you get to Hollywood Hills, could you stop by my old house? It's near the Griffith Park tennis courts. I wonder if Peter went there and left something for me.
Okay.
I know he'd be stupid to go there since now it's behind the Annihilation line, but then again, he was always full of stupid ideas.
Yep, me
I'll
too.
See what I can do.
Thank you.
Okay, so we got a nice little side mission, I guess.
He never talks to anyone. He just sits there. I bet he's one of those machines.
Oh God. Is that how we're gonna do it? That guy looks like one of those machines, FYI. Okay, is this where Patrick was? No. Anybody? Oh, Jennifer. Of course she wants to talk.
Jacob, I didn't see you there.
What's up, girl?
Where are you going?
I'm going out scavenging. Don't worry. I'm past thinking about running away. Knowing how much you'd miss me made me not want to leave.
Oh, she knows.
Where's Patrick?
He's getting ready. I'm taking him with me. I figure it's time for him to see what's out there.
Do you think that's really a great idea? I mean, there are machines everywhere, but okay, it's up to you.
Is there something on your mind?
Actually, I have a secret to tell you. You've a fan. Patrick really looks up to you.
Dang
It's good for him
straight.
to have a role model. And I don't
Sergeant
think he could have chosen
Badass.
better.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Are you kidding? It's the least I can do for helping us all this time. If you hadn't found us back in Pasadena, I don't know what would have happened. Well, actually I do. Exactly what the others said would happen. People were talking about the Annihilation line months before it came. My father, of course, tried to turn it all into a joke.
Of course he did.
Knowing your father, it couldn't have been a good joke.
No, it really wasn't. But I wanted to believe him. I think we all did. He tried very hard to keep everyone from worrying. Maybe a little too hard. You could feel the mood change at the house. The community my father tried to build started falling apart. Fewer and fewer people were coming by. And if they did, they weren't always friendly. We started to notice things going missing. Little things at first. People got nervous. And with time, it even got to my father.
Did it ever get to you?
Of course it did. For the first time in my life, there were only the three of us at the house. After a while, my father changed the sign from welcome to beware.
Ah.
He put a lock on the door. And started carrying a shotgun. I didn't even know he owned a gun. He always said he didn't believe in them. He wanted us to leave our house and run, but he didn't want to listen. Said it was the only place he could keep us safe. Thanks for letting me spill my guts like that.
Of course. Always here to listen.
Is everything okay? You seem far away.
Nothing can get past you, can it? I've been thinking about the day we met. I never told you how we really ended up there.
You can tell me anything.
You can tell me anything.
I know I can. That's why you're the first person I'm telling this to. That day, loud hammering woke me up. When I came downstairs, I saw my father nailing the window shut. Through the crack, I saw them coming. Hundreds of metal heads and their red eyes. Even though they're just empty shells, I could feel the hate radiating from them.
What did you do?
I made Patrick stay upstairs and went back to talk to my father. We argued for a minute or two, and I tried to pull him away from the window. He pushed me away. I tried it again, but he shoved me. And this time I fell. I didn't recognize him as he was reaching for his shotgun. He said, I shouldn't worry about the machines. They wouldn't hurt us.
Yeah, right.
I don't even remember how. But the gun was already in my hands. I closed my eyes and went someplace else. Didn't even hear the shot. I didn't hear Patrick's steps either.
He saw you?
He did. He was staring at me like I was a stranger. He didn't scream or cry, he just stared. I threw the gun away, grabbed Patrick, and tried not to notice the hole in my father's unmoving chest.
Oh, goodness.
As we ran, I could hear them coming, so we found somewhere to hide. Then you came. I wanted to tell someone about all this, but I was afraid to.
You don't have to be afraid.
I'm not. Not anymore. We talk a lot about how heartless the machines are. And I started to think that maybe I was too. I probably would have convinced myself of that if it wasn't for you keeping me sane.
You're welcome.
Thank you for everything. I never thought I would find a friend in times like these.
It's because I'm awesome. That's why. Alright, so she killed her father. Fantastic. Alright.
Is it true? You look human now?
Yep, it's true. Quartermaster, where's Patrick's little area? It had to be down this way. Patrick, you over here? Ryan is. What's up, Ryan?
Jacob.
What's the situation like in the shelter?
Not that great. People are getting nervous. A lot have already left, and even more plan to leave. Even Mark and Laura saw them packing earlier.
Uh-oh.
And what about you?
Just the thought of running again's making me sick. Must be getting old.
You are old.
Plus, we got everything we could need right here. Where else would I go? Besides, I have faith that Baron would never let anything happen to this place. She's way too uptight about security.
Can never be too uptight about security. Come on, Ryan.
What happened after you started your camp?
Honestly, not that much. At least not in the beginning. When we gave up on the idea of getting in touch with anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food. All of a sudden, that became our life.
Didn't you try to reach home?
Some people did. Most of us were scared of what we'd find if we did get home, so we conveniently said we're stranded here anyways, and stayed. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little commune. I still have my guitar with me. We talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous, because we're the only living band in the world.
What
was your band's name?
Well, we were thinking about changing it to Survivors, but something similar was already taken. We were just stupid kids, not realizing what was going on. We paid the price for it the first time we saw a tin can. I was tuning my guitar when I heard a strange noise. I found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when it started firing.
Good grief.
What did you do?
I froze. I didn't run to help. I didn't scream. I didn't even move. I just stood there, like a coward. The tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam, just like that. 7 other people died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
Earlier, you said that a new era started. What changed?
Well, for one thing, with Tucker dead, I became the new leader of the group. Something I never expected or wanted, for that matter.
What did you do about it?
That same night, I looked around at all those people who survived, and I felt scared. Scared of what they expected of me. I started to walk away like I was on autopilot. I don't know if I wanted to run away or to kill myself, but then something surreal happened. I found a metal door in the ground in the middle of nowhere. I was real unsure about what I might find under it, but what I did find was the aftermath of a massacre.
More Terminators?
That's exactly what I thought at first, but it turned out to be something even more scary.
Humans.
It looked like they decided to commit suicide. I couldn't understand it. To me, they had everything. Food, water. They even had a case of beer. So, I got shit-faced and started crying over my brother's death. But I realized something. I realized that I could maybe survive there.
Did you stay there by yourself?
No. I told everybody about the place. I felt I owed them. After that, we were all right. That night, I learned 2 things. Firstly, that it's okay to be scared. Secondly, that there are 2 sides to everybody. Ironically, me being a scaredy cat turned me into a good leader. And that's how I found that place, and that's what motivated me to help others. But Tucker, he was a leader from the start. But he had an ugly side, too. He killed those who opposed him. He was a real scumbag, but he was my brother. He made me want to be a good person for the both of us. A hangover wasn't a high price to pay for that lesson.
Okay. So Tucker actually was killing people. Oh, look at the puppy. Puppy just sleeping. Anybody see Patrick? Anybody? No? Okay. So I have no idea where Patrick is. He's probably just running around. Maybe he accidentally crawled into my pocket, and I'm gonna find him when I go out there. But guys, that is where we're actually gonna wrap up this episode. It's a little bit shorter compared to last episode because that one was so long. So I thought I'd make this one a little bit shorter. When we come back,
Well, what's with the dogs?
They've been like that ever
puppies.
since they brought that
Easy
thing
puppies. But when we come back, we will go find Mac and probably take a little bit of time to find Aaron's husband's-ish or that quest as well. I appreciate everything, and as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight, out.
They thought it was a game till I came back with that win over time. I've been working, now I'm back at it again. Now we finished what you thought that was